What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? Okay, so I posted on my community wall that I wanted to do like a prediction video. Y'all, I love P Valley, okay? And I really hope and pray that they come back for season 3. We just gonna come and we just gonna put some good shit into the atmosphere because honestly, when P Valley comes on, P Valley takes over my entire timeline for freaking days on end. Okay? And it's just P Valley gives me the feel how Power was, like the original Power. You know what I'm saying? Power, like after that second season or whatever, around that time, oh baby, everybody and their mama was watching it and the timeline just lit up, whatever. So I'm just hoping and I'm praying that by the time the season finale comes on this Sunday, we find out whether or not it's going to be renewed for season 3, which it would make all of the sense too. Okay, all of the sense to renew it for season 3. um it's one of my favorite shows to actually review because we just be cutting up. And y'all know I usually don't do videos like this, like prediction videos, but as I said in my last video, I really have no idea how this season finale is going to be. And speaking of, let me go on my guide and let me see how long is it supposed to be. 525 stars. Fast forward until Sunday. And it's gonna be excuse me. Power coming on first. 9:05 to 10. So it's gonna be a little bit over an hour. They literally could have gave us an hour and a half. They could have gave us an hour and a half, to be honest, because I feel like we ain't gonna get everything in an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, that's just not gonna happen. But I feel like some of y'all posted that you feel as though it's gonna be a cliffhanger. I feel as though it might be a cliffhanger as well. Okay, so let me go through what y'all posted. And yes, I was being shady putting that picture up there of Miss Farah because Farah is a beautiful woman. Who told them? I'm still mad. Why they put that hair? I mean, the picture that I put up there, it looked a little bit better from the way that I saw it on the episode. But at the same time, they didn't age my girl all the way up till she was like, I mean, she's supposed to be with Coach. So is she supposed to be an old lady? Or is she supposed to be a young girl that got with Coach and Coach fucked around and had her for like 19 years or whatever? Like, which one is it, okay? Don't, and then it's going to be on her head next week. I feel some type of way, but all right, girl. Let Mercedes knock that shit off, okay? Knock it off in a good way. Anyway, moving on from that. So, the first one said, somebody said, Farrah gonna hook up with Mercedes. Hook her up with a nice business deal. I don't know why I feel like Lil Murda might not make it. Okay, so when it comes to Farah and Mercedes, I don't feel like it's going to be any... Well, they might do a little sexual thing just one more time for old time's sake. That's like a slim chance. Because Mercedes kind of left the door open just a little bit when she said, nah, bitch, that shit was business. I mean, it was a little bit of pleasure, but it was just business, okay? You shouldn't have put that pleasure part up in there because now Farrah got her man thinking because, bitch, that would have had my man thinking too, like, all right, I just got to wait until you tell me go time. Okay, that's what it felt like. But see, the main thing that everybody was talking about was the Mercedes experience, okay? So you literally, Farrah, you ain't get that lady permission. Like, how you put this gallery up and you have not gotten her permission? You ain't let her sign some contract. Is she gonna get some money off of it? Like, I like this idea about hooking her up with a nice business deal because, baby, pay me for my art. Okay, you made art for me. Okay, you want to be Basquiat up in this piece, bitch. Pay me for my pain, girl. Cause I be on Brandy's TikTok or whatever, and she was really up there doing them pictures, baby. The way that her hands looked after they chafed. chafed. How you say it? That's how you say it. They did all that. The skin was peeling off and everything. I said, oh my God, beauty and art is pain. They threw their body through a whole bunch of shit just for our entertainment. Thank you, girl. It was good. It was beautiful, you know. But if Lil Murda don't make it, I think at this point, you have the main characters like Uncle Clifford, who's gonna be here. I feel Uncle Clifford has to be, because for me, that's what I watch P Valley for. I need to see Uncle Clifford, I need to see Lil Murda, and I need to see Mercedes. Okay, those the three that I need to see. Then there's Keyshawn, and then everybody else. Keyshawn and Diamond and everybody else. But those three, Clifford, Murda, and Mercedes, they make it for me. So if something were to happen to Murda, I mean, I don't know how it would greatly affect the show, but I feel like a void would be left. Okay, I just don't feel like that's right to do right now. Somebody said they feel like Lil Murda might get shot, but he won't die. I feel like that could be a possibility as well. Because if you go back through the season and you're looking at my reviews or whatever, I kept saying, I just don't understand why they keep on playing this death game, all of that shit, and it's just like death kept on following him. But we saw what that led up to. That led up to Big T, shooting himself and all that shit or whatever. Like, when they really see, this how you fucking do a show. Because let me tell you something. When Big T first came on this bitch, we was not here for him. We was not here for him. We was like, who the fuck is this nigga? And why is he acting like this? Calm your ass down. But then when they took him out, I was like, bring him back. I'm sorry, bring him back. Like, you really made us love him after that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to take away Lil Murda. I really don't. Graze that motherfucker, put a hole in him, but don't take him away. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that because, the chief, what is it? The chief, five chief? Whatever. Blue and gold, blue and yellow. They got to get their lick back. And they going to get their lick back for Pico. He killed Pico. That motherfucker killed Pico. He said it. And you got to take care of that shit. Girl, take your ass in the car before you fall and hurt that baby. Okay, that's what you need to do. Girl, okay. You don't claim somebody deaf and think you ain't gonna get this. The street game, baby. This how the game goes. This street life. You know what I'm saying? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, bitch. Anyway, a lot of people said Keyshawn isn't leaving. Another one said, I do believe that. People also were saying Keyshawn's not gonna leave. They feel as though Big Bone might do something to fuck it up for her. And also for Diamond. But to get at Diamond by fucking it up for Keyshawn. Because Mama was in her feelings. And y'all saw at the end of the episode, and I had to ask this to make sure I was seeing the same thing. Like, was her hand, that thumb hovering over the send button on that picture of Montavia's ring that was in her hand. Now, then Diamond say, don't touch that shit because, you ain't trying to have no shit pop off on your body or whatever. We dealing with spirits and shit like that. And so she done touched it. And I feel as though when it comes to that situation, because here it is, because people need to understand, this is how I feel, my theory on it. And I feel like some of y'all put that shit in here too. My thing is, when it comes to Big Bone is infiltrating. Big Bone is... Oh, shit! Give me a second. Because it fell right on my ankle. It just made me hot. Like the pain that just shot through my goddamn ankle, bitch. It fell right on the top of it, too, where it's tender to the motherfucker. Not in the middle, but in... Okay. I'm back. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna edit that shit out. That's some... Goddamn, bitch. That's some real shit. But, anyway... So, what I was saying before, I was further injuring myself. Big Bone, I feel as though, She developed feelings for Diamond. We all saw that. The way she was all Google. Oh, this shit hurt. Let me stick that up. Let me stick that up. I'm gonna have to check that out later. It ain't bleeding or nothing. So I feel like she developed feelings for Diamond. Just so happened. Diamond was never a target. Let's get that straight. I feel as though Big Bone was sent down to Mississippi because some people were saying that they feel like Big Bone and Montavious are brother and sisters or whatever, but that's a possibility. But I do feel like they're in the same game, okay? Because she know the ring or whatever. She recognized the ring, so of course she is familiar with Montavious. I feel as though she knew that um he was coming down, but then again, I don't think they're brother and sisters. And then see, this don't make sense because if I'm brother and sister with you, wouldn't she know about Haley already? And wouldn't Haley know about her? Because Haley don't acknowledge her. And I know she picked her to be the DJ or whatever, but other than that, she has no suspicion unless she acting good and she playing her cards right. Don't you think she would have recognized Big Bone? She didn't show any type of like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing here? And all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? She didn't show any of that. Big Bone didn't show any of that to her. So she has to be somebody that's in the gang or, somebody that never met Haley but knows Montavious. So knows Montavious enough to know that he came down there to Mississippi looking for somebody, or didn't even say looking for somebody, but just knew that he was coming down there to Mississippi. Okay, and so that's what made her stop there. And I guess you could say she probably got his last location at the paint. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And it led her there, and that's where the trail went cold. So since that was the last, could have been like the phone was tracking or whatever, you don't know. Okay, find my phone, find my friend, some type of app or location that could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because how did she make it to know to come to the pink? And then when she get to the pink, you strike up this little conversation with Diamond because Diamond fan. Understandable. Y'all fan people. Fan people get together, you do what you do. And then you just so happen to be up in his crib because obviously they must have been just fucking at her place. And that probably was the first time that they fucked at his place, because why is that the first time that she saw that ring? Because if it been there, she would have saw it multiple times, right? And that was the first time she saw the ring. So now she putting two and two together that, yeah, Montavious definitely was down here in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And he got something to do with it. And I'm in the right direction. But do I take this nigga out, put him on blast, get the information to whoever I need to get the information to, or do I keep on playing around with this relationship because I'm feeling this nigga? And she started feeling him. You know what I'm saying? So she was gonna give him a little bit of a reprieve. That's what I feel like. But then when he was kissing on Keyshawn, or I should say when Keyshawn kissed him, I should say, and she saw that. She said, damn, this nigga just broke my heart. I said, first of all, y'all ain't even been fucking around that long. Okay, so how much of a heartbreak can it happen? Okay, girl, you really that heartbreaking? Broken. She was just looking like this. I said, fix your face. Girl, fix your face. Stop that shit, okay? It's a dozen light skins look just like him. Get Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you could pull, all right, down the block. Go ahead. And it's probably a hell of a lot more up in Texas. Take your ass back down there, okay? But she was hovering over that button. So now it was like, damn, I found this ring up in this nigga house. So he definitely was here. I don't know if he got something to do with it, but this a lead. I wasn't going to send it to old boy or whoever I need to send it to, but this nigga just broke my heart, so now I'm finna send it as revenge. And mostly it ain't even probably because of Diamond, it's because of Keyshawn. She don't fuck with Keyshawn because she know that Diamond got feelings, real feelings for Keyshawn, okay? And I feel as though, like y'all said, Keyshawn is not going to make it out of Mississippi. Keyshawn and this plan of leaving, I don't think it's gonna go well. I know she said that the kids were at her sister's house, right? Because somebody said, does her family still fuck with her? And you remember that the family kicked her out. I should say her parents, stepmama, and the daddy. Well, we really don't know if the daddy kicked her out, but we know the stepmom definitely did, okay? Because she didn't want that around her daughters, that type of situation. So obviously, she's still cool with the sisters, her stepsisters, and they're cool enough to watch the kids. But How is it that, you're going to get away just because Derek is at work? I don't think Derek that dumb. After, this, I know we got burner phones and all this stuff, but it's just too good to be true. And it was just really ominous the way that ending her last scene was in the last episode of her, just looking around like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And then the hug from Uncle Clifford. It was just really ominous. Like, yeah, this ain't gonna go the way that you think it's gonna go. It's not gonna be as easy as Haley trying to make it sing. And, girl, I gotta go to the dentist. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go to the dentist. Give me a cleaning. Anyway, let me schedule that shit. But then again, I don't want them all up in my mouth. I'm scared. Anyway, that ain't here on there. Okay? But I feel like he gonna find out before she even be able to leave. Okay? Like, and somebody said they think that he might do something to the kids. Like, he might find the kids and he might do something to the kids. And that is a possibility. Like, while she's supposed to be working, the kids over at the whoever house or whatever, he goes over there, he finds out the plan, he goes over there and take the kids, and that'll be his leverage to get her to stay. Because she ain't leaving without her kids. You know that. Because he'll hurt them kids first, and we done seen that already. And then somebody said that Keyshawn might get shot. And Keyshawn might die. A whole bunch of y'all said that y'all feel like Keyshawn might die. If Keyshawn passes away in this episode, in this finale, season finale, I'm going to say, would I would understand it, because what if it's, Haley's gun that she has, and it probably backfired, or Derek took it and probably shoot her or whatever, or he didn't got his own thing, or another fight or something break out between him and Lil Murda, because we saw that little preview of her and Lil Murda in the parking lot or whatever, so maybe some shit like that'll happen. I don't know, but I do feel like it's a possibility that's in the running up there at the top, that, it's a possibility that Keyshawn is either not going to make it out of Mississippi. And if she don't make it out of Mississippi, that means that she ain't going to be on the show no more. So if she leaves Mississippi, she not going to be on the show no more. If she gets shot in Mississippi and dies, she ain't going to be on the show no more. So, please don't let her die. I want her to get out because of the kids. Mostly the kids. We tired of seeing her getting her ass whooped, but mostly because of the kids, I want her to get out. Andre is not going to win the election. Roulette is going to have to answer to taking that man's stuff. That's what I feel like too. Somebody said, because I asked that question, like, how is it that Roulette is out here still doing all this shit and old boy didn't come back? And I know that she threatened him by putting a gun up in his mouth, but that don't mean that he can't go get all his partners or whatever and, roll up to the pink, or wait till she leave the pink or whatever, and then take her ass and do whatever that he needs to do, you know what I'm saying? Fuck her ass up or whatever. Niggas do shit like that these days. Y'all know that. That's some street shit. If y'all didn't know, that does happen, okay? So, I think she getting a little big-headed. She getting way too big-headed. She pimping at this point. Because when she gave Toy that money, she said, this your pay. Okay? Not this alone. This your pay. She ain't done the job yet, but you about to start working with her. And I don't trust her at all. I don't trust her at all. And Whisper dumb as fuck to be trusting her too. Girl, you letting this girl pimp your ass out, and you just don't realize it, or you do realize it and you don't know. Okay, you don't care. Lil Murda going to have a hit on his hand. Yeah, he do. I feel like the Tina Snow record gonna blow up, and then it's gonna leave to the song that Mercedes was listening to come out, and that's probably gonna be the basis for season 3. He gonna blow up off the rip of his own song. Like, it's gonna go worldwide. Shout out to Marlo saying that Candy ain't worldwide. But anyway, hating ass bitch. I would like to see that. Because at this point, we got him local. He had a hit with crooked letter I, crooked letter humpback I. He had a hit with that, right? Now he got a little bit, that's local. And now he got, and then he going a little southern, you know what I'm saying, with that too. But then he with Tina Snow, she way bigger than that. So now that's like probably United States, nationwide or whatever. So now let's try to get you a hit on your own nationwide. So let's see how that goes. Andre is not going to win the election. I honestly don't feel like he is either. And I won't, a part of me want Patrice Woodbine to win that shit, bitch. I hold Chuckalisa so you could fly, okay? Yeah, I sucked some dick in the day, all right? I had to, because this city made me, all right? Bitch, let me tell you something. And that's honesty for your ass, because you can tell that, you can see right through Andre's campaign. He's putting on. But Patrice, she really not. That's really her, though. That is really her, okay? I fucking go with her and then be surprised when she do some shady shit when she win, okay? Y'all think Patrice might be the next mayor. With all the right Patrice has been doing by Chuckalisa, I predict that she attempts to make some type of amends with Mercedes. I would like that to happen. And the only reason why I say that is because for the past few episodes, y'all seen in some of those episodes here and there, Mercedes keep on having like either visions of Patrice or Patrice keep popping up either on the TV screen or an ad or whatever. And it's like, it's saying, maybe you do need to have a conversation. I know you pissed off at this bitch, but a bitch like me, I just wouldn't do it. But, you know, maybe that's what's weighing down on her conscience, whether or not she wants to, you know, have a conversation with her mama or whatever, waiting for her mama to do that. And it's just like they're both stubborn as hell. So it's like, who gonna step out first? Who gonna step out first? And honestly, Patrice, bitch, you need to step out first. Because you stole that lady, your daughter's goddamn money. You was trying to pimp the little girl when she was young. And then you going to steal her money as a goddamn adult. Okay? And then you going to judge her for doing the same shit that your ass was doing. At least she wasn't out here sucking dick for money. I mean, she probably was sucking Cortez dick for money or whatever because she was in love with him. But other than that, she wasn't out here hoeing. At least we don't know. I mean, she did do what she did with Coach and Farah. And she got paid some stacks for that. But I'm not talking about that, okay? That's an exception. There's our exceptions to the rules. We're just going to make that an exception and put it back to the side, okay? But I just didn't like the fact that Patrice came on here last season like she wasn't doing no shit, and then we found out, bitch, you was just as a hoe, big of a hoe. I ain't even going to call Mercedes no hoe, okay? See, strippers get this negative connotation that all of them be out there hoeing, and it ain't the truth, okay? I really do feel like Mercedes really was just out there stripping. And she just so happened to fuck around and got a sponsor with Coach. That's it, you know. And she just so judgmental and she's so hard. That's the main reason why Mercedes don't fuck with her ass. Because she's a goddamn hypocrite. You did the same thing I was doing and worse, but yet you're judging me, and then you stole from me, but you're preaching this so-called word to the people. And I say so-called word because I wouldn't trust the shit coming out of her mouth, you know? So that's that. I predict that Andre goes back to his wife. Not that we really care. In the preview, the wife is standing on the porch and Autumn and Andre seem to be having their last moments. I don't know. The wife had a lot of goddamn nerves to come down there pissed. So this your campaign manager? I said, so what the fuck they got to do with it? What they got to, how Dante dictates? It's still on your breath, ain't it? You can't tell me you went down there still fucking that man while that man was gone. Girl, because I would have been still fucking my bitch. I'm sorry. You said we over, so fuck it. Free reign, bitch. Okay? I'm sorry. I think like a nigga sometimes. I mean, when all hope seems lost, why I need to stop? Okay? It's out there now, so let's just continue this shit. That's how I feel sometimes on certain things. I mean, Andre was not emotionally connected to you for a certain amount of time. You were not emotionally connected to him. Obviously, especially during this pandemic where y'all living separately. You downstairs, he upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not together. Y'all wasn't click-clacking. But you was click-clacking with Dante Geek. Okay? Dante Geek was all up in your... Like that. You can't... Girl, I watch porn, okay? And I be seeing, what is it with that? Y'all, because I watch gay porn and I see a little bit of straight porn too. And in just about all of them, y'all take your dingling and y'all like to do that across the face. What is that? I mean, ain't shit coming out. You just like to slap a motherfucker with your dick. What is going on with that? I am so confused. Like, bitch, y'all get off on that shit. I can understand slapping the ass with it. That's understandable. Okay, but you slapping me in my face, bitch? Oh, hell no. With that heavy ass shit. Excuse me? Excuse me? Y'all be going through a lot to play around with dingling. Anyway, y'all said that, y'all think that Brittany pregnant. Okay. It could be a possibility that she pregnant, but it ain't Andre's. Somebody gonna say, I seen a comment that said, well, she really wasn't fucking around with Dante. You think that the only thing, you think that they ain't never had sex, like full penetration sex? You think that's the first time that Dante been up in that house? Let's be real, okay? Let's be real. Y'all get fully undressed just to suck a nigga off and then to let him go about his merry own way? Unless you just sucking off, y'all just doing 69 and shit. And no pen. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. They was fucking, cause she wasn't fucking Andre. She wasn't fucking that nigga. And somebody said they probably pregnant at the same time. And if Brittany is pregnant, I feel like that's gonna further push him to go ahead and get that divorce. And then it's gonna come out that he didn't win the election. And then I don't know. I don't think Haley gonna tell him about the babies. That's even maybe like somebody said, what if that's what roulette mean about twins, okay? Meaning that it's gonna be two kids born at the same time or whatever, but not necessarily by Haley. But I don't know, because why would she say that? Why would she say that? You know what I'm saying? It just seemed more plausible that she possibly had twins, if that's the case. Maybe the girl just had an upset stomach and she had gas. Okay, that's probably what it was. She just had a little gas in that dirty ass toilet. Anyway, I predict that Maine gets killed. Why you trying to kill my nigga off? God damn, y'all trying to kill off little Murda. Now y'all trying to kill Maine off. I mean, somebody gotta die. Okay, the nigga just got out of jail. Y'all know that's how it be. We either go to jail, we get out, we go back to jail, or we get shot within the next couple of months that we out. I'm sorry, that's just how it do. That's literally how it be out here in these streets. But I actually can see that happening, but I don't want that to happen. And said for some odd reason, in the preview, the way Mercedes get out the car and looks across the street. That, or either, something happened to Terica. Terica popped up and something happened to her. Because what's going to happen to Terica and Shell? Is Shell going to get her goddamn life together or whatever? We don't know. I think Roulette is going to be set up to be a main character in the future and kind of starting her own thing and becoming a competitor of the Pank. I don't want that to happen. Please dismiss that shit. She just got on here, bitch. I mean, we only in season 2, but she just got on here and she not that likable of a character yet. Okay, she gotta develop a little bit more before she can get there. She gotta crawl before she walk, and she ain't walking yet. Okay, she's still crawling a little bit. I think Grandmama will live. I pray she does. I pray she does. Okay, because why would they give us that scene where Clifford got that telephone call about her grandmama, but then we don't know what happened. So maybe she did live. Cause, excuse me, she would have been broke down back there crying like a motherfucker. Cause bitch, I know I would. Grandmama! Girl, now, Ernestine, bitch. Ernestine gotta live. She gotta live. Roulette will get somebody hurt over the motel incident. Yes. And Whisper could possibly be a goddamn, her crystal ain't gonna be working and her third eye ain't gonna be working that night. And it could possibly get her fucked up. Or Toy probably gonna be a casualty. A innocent casualty. Just so fucking happen. Oh, bitch, I feel like it's gonna be Toy now, okay? Toy just listen. It makes sense though. It makes sense though, because all of a sudden Toy is on here talking about all her struggles, about her being about to be evicted, her car about to get repossessed, all this shit, and then all of a sudden you get this wad of cash and you talk about some, dish your pay or whatever, and then what, you finna set some shit up at the hotel or whatever, and it ain't gonna work out the way that you think it's supposed to work out, or that you thought it was gonna work out like last time. And so, she gonna be an innocent bystander that just get caught up in some shit, and she probably gonna be a casualty. I feel like that could possibly happen. That feels more realistic to me. Keyshawn gonna die. Patrice is gonna come the next mayor. With Keyshawn children being with her sister, I think Derek might harm the sister and possibly the kids if he's aware of Keyshawn's plan. Baby, I honestly feel like, because Keyshawn be making some dumb mistakes sometimes. She's just young enough to do some dumb shit, because we got to remember Keyshawn is very young. She's not even 25 yet, okay? And I feel as though if Derek finds out, it's because something that Keyshawn did, something so simple that she forgot to put up or whatever, that's going to, tip him off, and he gonna find out what's going on, and that's what's gonna fuck around and happen. The Outcast music in prior episodes with Big T had me thinking about Idlewild and how the mortician ends up dressing the body of the woman he loves. When Wody told Keyshawn he liked her natural hair, it has me scared a similar plot might happen with Wody and Keyshawn, but in a big brother, little sister sense. Oh, Idlewild my movie too. Let me tell y'all something. Before Paula Patton became the Paula Patton that she is today, you know, more so Anglo-Saxon than anything. And I say that because Mama Can't Fried Chicken. When she first came out, I had a thing, and y'all know I don't like red bones like that. Or I shouldn't, I want to say that, light skins, okay? I'm not necessarily attracted to one like that, but I do find some cute. But for some reason, I had a crush on her. I had a crush on Paula Patton, and that was the reason. It wasn't because of Outcast. I went to go see Idlewild because she was up in the movie, okay? And then I went and got all the movies that she was starring in and everything. Deja Vu, all that shit, bitch. Let me tell you something. I had a real thing. I had it bad for Paula Patton, okay? And then when she got killed up, I felt like that was my boo that got killed. You know what I'm saying? But oh my God, oh wow. That's a good one. Wody had to dress up Keyshawn after he protected her from wrong. Oh, that'd be fucked up. But I could see it. Oh wow, that's interesting. Mercedes should do a private dance for Farah and slide her foot up under that 20 cent. Shut up. That is funny. I think Lil Murda would be forced to talk to Uncle Clifford about Big T, because now Uncle Clifford has to make sure she didn't burn evidence. Evidence for what? Big T killed himself. I mean, he was about to tell Uncle Clifford that night that they had, sex. Well, when Clifford did him, okay, fill me up, nigga. Anyway, when that happened, right? Big T was about to tell him. I mean, not Big T, but Uncle Lil Murda was about to tell her about what happened, and Uncle Murda said, you don't got to tell me right now. You can tell me when you're ready, just not right now, because I know you're not, because he was in a very vulnerable place, okay? And yeah, so she stopped him. Keyshawn, I can't tell what would happen, but that plan won't go as expected. I believe that too. Haley won't get her way either as she wants. I believe that too. I just believe everybody has a plan, and it is going to backfire. It is going to backfire, especially Keyshawn and especially Haley. Haley, I don't know if she's going to get the money that she needs, okay? Some people said, Corbin giving Uncle Clifford that $250,000 to whoop him, okay? They think that, Uncle Clifford should give it to Haley to buy back the pink. That's not going to work. And you want to know why that's not going to work? First of all, Haley is a business-minded type of bitch, okay? Yeah, I put down 250 to save this bitch. But you going to have to give me more to buy that bitch back. It ain't going to just be the same price. I need to get a little bit of interest on that. I need to get a profit, okay? So no, that's not gonna work for her to just give her the 250,000 back. And that ain't good business either way. Okay, no. Even when you pay back loans, you pay back loans with interest. So no, that's not gonna work. And let's get on this whole situation with Corbin and Uncle Clifford. Y'all need to understand Uncle Clifford and Corbin ain't never had sex with each other. Corbin is not attracted to Uncle Clifford. Corbin and Uncle Clifford did not have sex up in that goddamn paradise room. I know we saw the blood coming off his shirt and everything. Baby, the situation is, and y'all got to go back to season 1. Corbin has a kink, a fetish, whichever one you want to call it. It's either the two. He likes to be whipped. He likes to be whipped, okay? Y'all saw his back. Y'all saw the scars on his back and everything. The ancestors are crying. Well, at least his half ancestors are crying. Half his ancestors are crying. Okay, that's all I can say about that. They crying and they just sitting there like this. Really, nigga? Who called him a half a nigga? Somebody called him a half a nigga up in the episode. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. Because, yeah, he likes that. It's like that sadomasochist type of shit, that BDSM type of shit. It don't necessarily mean that he wants to have sex with the person. He just likes to be whipped. It gets him off, but he's not gonna fuck that person that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So when Clifford came in there, in season 1, it was like Mercedes and Keyshawn, I believe, or Mercedes, one of them two, that was actually doing the whipping on him or whatever, but obviously Clifford at one point used to do it as well. That's why, he liked when she did it, okay? And that's where it was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they ain't never had sex. It's no sex in the boom boom room for them two, okay? They just was childhood friends. Roulette and Whisper plus Diamond need to watch their backs from the guy that took from Big Bone. Yes, very much. I think Big Bone is somehow related to Montavious, and we're going to find out how in the finale, but we will not get more than that until next season. Yes, I feel as though we might get a slight connection to either whether or not she's just in the gang or a friend, because again, how is it that Haley don't know? If she related to him, how is it that Haley don't know and didn't even make it seem, and they never made it seem as if Haley knew her? You know what I'm saying? Any inclination that they knew each other. How do y'all think Clifford and Mercedes' relationship is going to handle Clifford man killing her man's friend? Oh, that's interesting. Because even though we saw from season 1 right on down to last week's episode, Lil Murda has mad respect for Mercedes. Okay? But Mercedes' main is in the opposite game from him. They're rivals and they're at war right about now. So if something go down and it be a shootout between Maine and Lil Murda, and let's just say Maine get got. But do Mercedes know that Lil Murda is Uncle Clifford man? I don't think she knows. I think only Keyshawn knows. That's crazy. What y'all feel about that? Put that in the comments. I don't think Mississippi is going to make it out. Strong possibility. Keyshawn is either going to kill Derek or escape. I just don't want Derek to come back for another season. He can go. He can go. He has to go. I don't need a redemption arc for him or anything. I just need him to go by any means necessary. Farah's going to get closer and maybe work together with Mercedes to get rid of the coach. I mean, if they make it so that Coach act like an asshole and be stubborn and not want to do the divorce because he's salty as fuck. Okay, that maybe I can kind of see that probably happening. That's a good point. I think Uncle Murda is gonna let I think Uncle Clifford is gonna let Lil Murda go because his career is going to take off. I think Andre is gonna get back with his wife. I think Keyshawn is going to off Derek. I don't take her as one that can go on a run and not eventually get caught. I really don't either. Keyshawn just not smart enough. I'm sorry. Something about Keyshawn don't scream like she's street smart enough for me right yet. You know what I'm saying? To do some stuff like this. And I'm saying that she's unintelligent, but I'm just saying I just don't see it. I really see her doing the simplest stuff to get her caught up. What time is it? Oh, okay, it's only 11:30. Fine. I don't care how long this video goes. We gonna keep on talking. Um, I think Uncle Clifford is gonna have to let Lil Murda go. As much as I hate to say that, the reality would be that that would be the case, especially if he want his career to flourish and continue to get bigger, because I feel like he is, like somebody said, he's going to get a song that's going to make him, you know, really big. And in order for that to happen, he can't, you know, I don't know. But then again, it's a whole bunch of niggas. Y'all just don't understand. It's a whole bunch of these rap niggas that's out here that got niggas on the side. And we don't know. But it's much more dangerous for him because first, he's in the game. Second, we don't know about that video. Yes, Wody got the tape back, but we don't know if Rome sent it to anybody else. We don't know if he even copied it and put it on another hard drive, another phone, or whatever. We don't know. Plus, Pico still got that song. He said Trey's song or Trey Tales is going to drop. We don't know if the song was already finished before he passed away and just waiting to be released or what. Everything is up in the air when it comes to Lil Murda and his sexuality being put out there. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, I feel Uncle Clifford is going to get tired of the hiding and the secrets, you know? So, yeah, I can see that as a possibility is that happening. I think Farrah's going to give Mercedes money for her picture. She better. I'm not sure about this season, but I feel like Patrice Woodbine eventually may be the one who exorcise the demons in the pink because she's a pastor. Just a wild thought. Derek is going to hurt himself or the kids. Yeah, Derek looked like he dumb enough to do some shit like that too. And I'm talking about taking his own self out. Y'all saw how he stupid. Girl, calm down. What are you doing? Why are we putting on all the theatrics? I was like, oh my God, beat a hole in your head. Why don't you? Mercedes will teach pole classes to the elite, aka Farrah's friends. That's a thought. Andre isn't quite ready to leave that wife of his. Not that easily. It's a possibility. Honestly, I wouldn't go back. They don't need to be together. They don't need to be together. The pink has a lot of demons up in there, and that's that Montavia spirit. And no, I don't think that Patrice is gonna take that. That bitch is a demon herself. Okay, so no, you can't fight demons with demons. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Mercedes getting with the wife. Big Bone is going to cause Keyshawn's downfall. Cause honestly, how is it that you get pissed off at Keyshawn, so then you go tell Derek? Like, how you know who Derek is? Do she even know who Derek is or whatever? But she'll probably find out. She'll probably have her ways to find out. But my whole thing is, wasn't she listening and hearing the fact that, you know, what Mercedes told Haley about, I put the bullet in the wrong person in the paradise room or whatever. But she never said who got in the paradise room. So that could have been up in the air for anybody. So y'all got to remember that. She never really said a name. So there's that. And again, Big Bone and her don't know each other. Obviously, because that's how they acting. Uncle Clifford is going to give LaMarcus an STD. Why y'all think he going to get an STD from Uncle Clifford? How come it ain't gonna be the other way? They both was fucking other people. At least more so, I would say that Lil Murda was fucking. We don't know who they was fucking actually. I mean, we saw Uncle Clifford get her dick sucked, but other than that, we don't even know if it was penetration that happened or whatever. But don't just say one person gonna give it to the next person. Say both of them could possibly pass something to each other. That's more fair of an assessment, because he fucking her and she fucking him. So I mean, it's a possibility they did do raw dog. You know what I'm saying? Mercedes is gonna go back with that lady. Grandmama is gonna live. Autumn is gonna get money, but not telling anyone that she's pregnant. Big Bone is gonna tell the gang about the ring, and they're gonna destroy the club. I think May is gonna take out Lil Murda, but accidentally hurt Mercedes. Oh, y'all getting a little deep. Somebody said they felt like the Africans that was working when they was trying to get the PPP stuff up in the paint that Big L and Duffy had. They got something to do with Big Bone, and they gonna come through and help her burn down a club or whatever. I don't know about that, but I feel as though the Africans was put up in there for a reason, and then they were given lines, okay? And they were kind of shady. I think it's for a reason that we need to just keep an eye on them. Just keep them in the back of our mind. Um, a fight between Lil Murda and Main's gang, of course. Yeah, that's the same thing that I said. Derek will either get beat up or killed. Autumn is gonna get Toy killed. Yep, that's what I feel like. The white woman with the rollers is gonna try to off Autumn. Um, hmm. Depending on what happens with Murda and Uncle may cause some division for, yeah, the division between Uncle Murda and Mercedes. Baby, I don't know. Do y'all think Mercedes gonna come back to the club? She gonna get her shit together long enough to come back to the club, or do you think Mercedes is done with the club? Which one? And just gonna go into like business legitimately on another legitimate front with Farah. Which one? What y'all think? Um Big Bone might snitch. Trouble is coming to Diamond's way. Yeah, I swear to God, if something happened to Diamond, Diamond already got issues, so I really don't want nothing to happen to him. Um, Derek will kill himself and the kids inside the car when Keyshawn is trying to leave. And the sad thing is, he the type to do it. He just got that look. He got that look, y'all. I think Grandmama is gonna die. No. They said, I think Grandmama is gonna die, but Uncle Clifford is gonna inherit the land that the pink is on, that's much more powerful than the building. I think Grandmama has a policy that is millions, and Clifford is, and not only going to be able to re-attain the pink, but become a power player in the city. One of the last episodes, she did say, you ain't going to see a million no time soon, alluding to this said policy. Heh. Now, I'm just going to be honest. When it comes down to the life insurance policy, because at first I was like, policy on what? But the life insurance policy, if grandmama died, and let's say she does have a life insurance policy, I don't think that it's going to be millions of dollars, okay? And I'm just going to be honest. I wouldn't even be surprised if she didn't even have a life insurance policy. I mean, they're in a poor city. And sometimes our people just don't think about getting things like that. And given her history with the predatory loans that she kept on signing and all this stuff or whatever, I don't think it's went that far. I honestly don't. I would like that to happen, but nah, I don't think that's gonna happen though. Um, I'm thinking I want her not to wear that wig. Shut up. Next season, I think Roulette is going to have to a whole underground prostitution ring while working at the Pink. Remember, Clifford has hardly been seeing what she's about. That I can see happening. She's already got a couple of customers, and she about to lose one. I feel like it. I feel like it. I feel like it. She's shady like that shit. Big L is gonna team up with Roulette. I can see that shit happening because they're literally one in the goddamn same. Somebody had said and suggested that Big L and Roulette could possibly be Roulette could be his daughter. Roulette is not his daughter. Okay, let's get that straight. And can we just say, because I haven't been giving Big L his props, but Big L is a good looking man. Okay. Big L looked so good up in that pink that he had on last week, in the last episode. I said, bitch, you better fucking do that shit, bitch. I was looking at the pictures and stuff, and the clips that was being put up. I said, he looked good as shit up in that. All right, Big L, you better do that shit. But yeah, I feel like they gonna team up. Cause remember when he had that little conversation with her and he was putting her up on game? They think the same fucking way. That's why she doing what she doing too. Like he kind of gave her the nudge, cause he doing some secret underhanded shit by trying to be the plug for the Oxy or whatever, and now she doing her own business too on the side while working at the Pink. Same thing, same thing. Montavious was buried underneath the stripper pole. Big Bone is here for information and vengeance. Keyshawn is going to die or something going to happen to keep her here, and Mercedes stuck in Chuckalisa. Roulette is going to start pimping all the Pink girls. Murda's sex video is going to get out. Ernestine ain't dead yet. And Autumn is going to stay and lease the Pink to buy a family with Andre instead of selling it. Because Corbin did ask her, why don't you just lease it? Okay? Why you got to sell it? Why don't you just lease it? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Autumn, a.k.a. Miss Haley, she had no intentions of ever staying down there in Chuckalisa. If I got all that money, if I was to know that I was going to have a windfall of money to come through and it's going to be millions of dollars, do you think I'm about to stay in a small ass town like Chuckalisa, Mississippi that ain't got shit going on really? The hottest thing that's going on is the goddamn Pink. Hell no, I ain't trying to be stuck up in a strip club and all that shit that possibly won't even be open no more. And then the casino coming through. I don't want to work in no goddamn casino. Okay? The casino, I don't know if they do that. That bitch was never having any plans to stay down there. But it's a possibility that that plan is now messed up a little bit. She got to readjust and figure out what she gonna do if it comes out that she really is pregnant. Okay, is she gonna keep the baby? Is she gonna get rid of the baby? And if she keep the baby, is she gonna stay down there in Mississippi and be with Andre? And that's only if Andre wins the election. We don't know if he's gonna win the election, and I feel like he's not gonna win the election. If he does, I would be surprised. I feel like Keyshawn is going to end up fighting Derek because I feel like she's going to go get them kids and he's going to already have them and going to be waiting for her. And I think that Farah and Mercedes is going to end up hooking up again. And I think that Big Bone is going to get Diamond hurt by whoever she sent. Uncle Clifford is going to end up winning back the club. And you think that Grandmama is going to be gone. Lil Murda's going to try to leave too before shit hit the fan. And I hope that he's safe on tour. I do feel like that's a possibility as well. Keyshawn probably gonna have to fight Derek, and she gonna probably end up shooting him just by chance. And if that happens, I'll be fine with that shit too. I'm more so worried about the tape. I'm more so worried about the tape, y'all. If that tape, you just can't really trust nobody because you can make duplicate copies of everything and you can put it on multiple devices. Just because he had it, bitch, did he have an iPhone? And don't let him have an iPhone and he had fucking iPhone, or I should say Apple products. Ain't no telling if that goddamn tape is on another phone, an iPad, or a freaking, stored in another part of his Mac at home or whatever. We just don't know. Even if you try to take that shit out the cloud. Oh my God, we just don't know. In the fantasy world, I have Roulette taking care of Derek. I mean, yeah, but she don't know Keyshawn like that. But then again, she was fangirling over Keyshawn, so she probably wouldn't have no trouble or no problem doing that. In the real world, Diamond finds out about Big Bone's real motive. Big L comes back to the Pink. Autumn tells Andre about the twins. Why I start thinking about because they spelled the Lest, Les twins. I was thinking about the boys that dance with Beyonce that be dancing or whatever, the twins. And then he finds out he lost. Coach contacts Mercedes. Duffy protects Roulette from Terrence when he comes around. And either Uncle Clifford leaves LaMarcus or they're outed. Baby, if they get outed, oh my God. Oh my God. That's going to be crazy. I don't want that shit to happen. Y'all know I cannot stand when a motherfucker get outed. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Grandma Ernestine is gonna be all right, but the club is sold to cover her medical bills, and I think Keyshawn stays because Derek gets hurt or passes out at the new job. What? No, Keyshawn gotta go. It definitely will end with a cliffhanger of Lil Murda facing off with Maine and Derek facing off with Keyshawn and Diamond with Big Bone. Also, we doing duels like we up in the Wild Wild West. I could see that. That'd be cute a little bit. Patrice is gonna win. Cliff is gonna buy the pink bag. That 250, I don't believe that shit gonna happen. Like I said, interest in Haley about her money and the way that them two been going at it. Clifford is about revenge too at this point. I hope we get more if when season 3, I'm not gonna say if, when season 3 come back, we need to get an episode just like they did with Keyshawn. And they gave us a little bit with Mercedes when she was with Terica and her situation. We need to get a backstory on Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford is one of the main characters, okay? One of the main characters of this show. One of the main reasons why a few of us watch. And we don't know the backstory. We know that he is living with his grandmother, or I should say she is living with with her grandmother. We know that the mom possibly died young and possibly from some drug stuff. That's why she had a problem with Big L bringing the drugs in the club. Okay, we found that out last week, or I should say this past episode. But yeah, we need a backstory like that. We need to see how Uncle Clifford became Uncle Clifford. I think Mercedes is gonna train at outside the pink, and then one day come in doing her moves that we've never seen before, but she never find out if she comes back. What? Okay, I don't know what that's saying. Uncle Cliff will end up acquiring the pink again based off of technicality. Y'all want Lil Murda to be dead so bad. Why? Why? It's giving homophobic. Let me stop playing. What somebody say? It ain't always homophobic. No, I know it was a jokey joke in that sense. It really was a joke, okay? But it's a strong possibility, but I really don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. I want the right people to die. I mean, oh, that sounds so wrong, but I want the right people to go. Corbin gonna blackmail Uncle Clifford, cause I found it ironic that all of a sudden, no, you already said that. I already told you that. That's not. It ain't no dick. And even if Uncle Cliff was sliding the D to Corbin, Corbin couldn't, blackmail Uncle Clifford about the dick because everybody know that he got that she got, okay, and that she like dick or whatever. Uncle Clifford would probably blackmail him about the dick, about taking dick or whatever. That would have been the case, but that's not the situation. Diamond could end up getting caught up between Keyshawn and Derek again. Baby, y'all had some good shit. Oh, it's a whole bunch, but some of y'all saying the same thing. Oh, okay. I was just repeating the shit. Bitch, I was repeating the shit. Oh, okay. But yes, y'all. Ooh, girl. Ooh, I think got an hour video. I know somebody gonna be like, bitch, next time do it live. Don't do me. Don't do me because I was gonna record this tomorrow. Okay, but I decided to go ahead and record it tonight so that y'all can have it tomorrow, which is Thursday, sometime in the afternoon, because Thursday is my long day and I don't want to get this to y'all late at night, early morning, so y'all can, fiddle faddle with it for the next couple of days or so, and then we can come together and be like, oh bitch, I was right, oh bitch, I was wrong, some shit like that. But if you got any more theories or whatever that's not said in the comments, put it down, or that wasn't mentioned in this video, put it down in the comments. I feel like I want to do shit like this when it's a video, not a video, but when it's a show that we all enjoy and I review or whatever, like that's really, really popular, that we all love, we all enjoy, that gets us hype like this. And, you know, just come back and do a prediction video, because usually I don't do shit like this, but this was kind of fun. I really like this because I love this show. I really do. Bitch, y'all better bring this shit back for a season 3, or you know, I'm be pissed. It hurt. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. Y'all have a good night. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.